What is it this time? I replaced your first burger because you said, you know what, it didn't taste right to you. So, then your second burger you said it wasn't cooked enough. And now you've come up here the third time and you are telling me this burger is burnt. What is wrong with you? Where do you think you're at? This is Big Bob's Burger Barn, and I can testify to you that we are not serving up sirloin steak. And by the way, you only paid 99 cents for your Bob's Burger Barn special burger. And for $5.25 an hour, I've got to put up the likes of you? I don't think so. You know what? I've got a suggestion and a solution to your problem. Why don't you get your ass back here and put on this silly hat and this greasy apron and stand here in 128 degrees and fry your Big Bob Burger Barn burger special to your heart's content. And remember to keep smiling as you are sweating to death and having to listen to this guy behind here whisper perverted crap at you all day long. It doesn't sound like a good thing, does it? Then you know what? I suggest you go back to your table, sit down, and enjoy your Burger Bob Big Special. And Miss Jones, we'll see you next week as always. But you know what? Do me a favor this time. Why don't you become a vegetarian? Hey, I want to talk to you. Can you come over here for a second, please? Do you think justice was served today? If you do, I hope you're kidding. Because you know what? I was there. And I saw the whole damn thing. I saw your client beat that man to a bloody pulp. And you know what? He left him lying in the street in a pool of blood. And you saw those photos? He had to have his face surgically redone. And why? Because your guy didn't like the fact that he had long hair. Tough! You know, I came here today to be on the witness stand and to speak my truth, which I did. And you turned my words into lies. And you got that wonderful guilty guy off, your hero. How does that make you really feel? You know, I got a question to ask you. If that was your son and that happened to your son, would you feel then justice was served? Don't even answer that, because I know the answer. No, justice wasn't served. One thing I do know, all you attorneys are alike. You're just in it for the money. I feel sorry for you. Oh, hi. My name is Harold Tucker, and this is my friend Blue, and we have driven all the way up from Tennessee to see you, ma'am. You're Miss Duncan Hines, the cake mix lady? Well, you know, when my wife was alive, she used your cake mixes all the time, and they were so good. And I think my favorite one was the spice cake. But I'm not here to talk about my wife or about your cakes. I'm here to talk to you about something else. You see, you and I have something in common. Your grandson and my son are both on the same floor at the MCC. That's the Men's Correctional Center, and God knows only why. And your grandson, JJ Jr., is threatening to harm my son. Now, I would not be a good father now if I would let anybody harm my son now, would I, ma'am? No, you're right. So I need you to listen to me, everything I'm going to tell you. Because I am a man of my word, and I keep my word. And where I come from, your word is your word. When your beloved grandson calls you this Sunday as scheduled, you are to tell him, if he ever looks or harms my son, me and my friend here are going to come back and I'm going to kill you. Now, did you hear what I said? I said I'm going to come back and I'm going to kill you, cake mix lady, because I have nothing to lose. And then I'm going to kill that old man sitting in that wheelchair there, and that mummified person sitting next to him. Ooh, that is nasty, man. That is really nasty. And that sissy-ass dog of yours. And I'm not done. I'm going to burn your house down to the ground. And then when your grandson gets out of jail the very first day and he's going to go see you at the cemetery, I personally am going to be there, and I'm going to take a cake knife and I'm going to slit his throat from ear to fucking shining ear. Now, have I made myself clear on what most definitely will happen to JJ Jr., that son of a bitch, if he ever harms my son? You know, Bill, I fell in love last night. I mean, I really fell in love. I felt that glow you get, the tingling, and even those crazy goosebumps. And it happened at dinner, of all places. There was candlelight, soft music, and wine. And oh, what a wine. And somewhere in between the stuffed mushrooms and the chocolate souffle, I fell madly in love with Crystal. I never knew it could be like this.